Welcome to Get to Know Episode 4 WNBA. So, what's the WNBA, you may ask? It's the Women's National Basketball Association. But what it really is it's the professional basketball league for women in North America. And it's a great idea because the NBA approved this back in 1996 on April 24th, 1996, 29 years ago. Their first season was launched in 1997. Houston Comets won it in the first season. Our current WNBA commissioner is Kathy Engelbert, who got the job back in 2019. So, a lot of women basketball. Respect to the women, by the way. We all know the NBA, all the men, all they think they're so strong. Yeah, men's, we can give respect, but we also need to respect the women's sports. You know, you got the women's soccer, you got base softball, flag football, but WNBA has been the one that everybody has put in. When there's no football, just put WNBA. So it all started back in 1997, right? So what were the teams that came in 1997? Well, in 1997, the teams they started with were Charlotte Sting, Cleveland Rockers, Houston Comets, New York Liberty in the East, Los Angeles Sparks, Phoenix Mercury, Sacramento Monarchs, and Utah Stars. Since that, 1998 started the expansion. Detroit and Washington joined them in 1998. Orlando, Minnesota joined them in 1999. Indiana Fever, Seattle Storm, Miami Soul, and Portland Fire joined them in 2000. The teams that are currently right now in the WNBA are the Atlanta Dream, which were founded in 2008, Chicago Sky, founded in 2005, Connecticut Sun, founded in 1999. I already mentioned Indiana Fever, which were founded back in 2000. New York Liberty, founded in 1997. Washington Mystics, founded in 1998. Dallas Wings, founded in 1998. Which again, some of these teams I mentioned, for example, the Dallas Stars, they were not the Dallas Stars back in Dallas Wings back in 1998. They were probably a different team. I was thinking, you know, and it's one of those teams that were founded in 1998. They were teams in 1998, changed their names, and went to this. The Golden State Valkyries were founded last year. Chris, congratulations to those women for the Golden State Valkyries to make it to the playoffs last season. The Las Vegas Aces were founded in 1997, which used to be the Utah Stars before they went to San Antonio. Then they went to Las Vegas. Minnesota Lynx, founded in 1999. Los Angeles Sparks, founded in 1997. The only team in 1997, the Los Angeles Sparks and the Houston Comets, were both still in this league right now in 1997. Phoenix Mercury's founded in 1997, still there, and Seattle Storm founded in 2000. The new teams that we will see next year are really interesting. The Portland Fire are back once again for the first time since they've been gone a long time. Of course, remember they were part of the expansion back in 2000. So it's a great return for the Portland Fire to make their return. And then we got a new team called Toronto Tempo. So a very interesting new team back in the expansion of North America. So we got all the games in the United States, but give respect to the Canadians as well. There's a lot of legends to this sport. You got Diana Taurasi, who has played great with Phoenix Mercury, should be a Hall of Famer for sure. Sue Bird, Candace Parker, Cynthia Cooper, Leslie Lees. If you remember Cynthia Cooper, she was part of the dynasty with the Houston Comets during their four-year WNBA title run. So remember, they won it back in 1997, 1998, 99, and 2000. Part of that dynasty for Houston. She is a legend right there for those Comets. But then there's some superstars. There are a lot of. There's so many superstars. I mean, why not I list some of these superstars? Obviously, you got Caitlin Clark for the Fever. She's one of the best 3-point shooters in college basketball, and now into the pros. Feels like she is one. She's about to probably become the next best 3-point shooter. You also have Angel Reese, probably a fan favorite when it comes to the WNBA, and the best superstar. Angel Reese is one of those big name superstars. Paige Beckers, who she's done tremendous job at UConn, won the national championship in Tampa with the UConn Huskies, and now she's doing her best right now with the Dallas Wings as the number one pick. A true Hall of Famer for sure. Ed J. Wilson from the Aces. I do believe once she retires, she's going to be a Hall of Famer in the next probably 3-4 years. She's going to be a Hall of Famer. But what she did with the Aces, winning 3 titles, it's incredible for what she has done with the Aces program. And then one of the best 3-pointers, and I think you guys would agree on me, New York Liberty's own Sabrina Lasora, who's done tremendous not only at the college level, but at the WNBA company, where she is one of the best 3-point shooters. Again, we just saw that with her against Steph Curry, the best 3-point shooting competition. And as I mentioned, Caitlin Clark is right behind her. But Sabrina knows she will make some 3-point shooters. And again, she's also a WNBA champion. Hall of Famer resume. There's others you can mention. Nafis Collier from the Atlanta Dream. Her journey still to come over there in Minnesota. I do believe she can win something there in Minnesota. It's just injuries are affecting this season or last year. But I do believe with her, with the Lynx, I think they're going to be a threat in the WNBA's Western Conference. So who's leading the way with titles? So Minnesota, Houston, Seattle, all 3 won 4. On Phoenix, the Sparks of Los Angeles, the Aces of Vegas, Detroit all won 3. New York, Indiana, Sacramento, Washington, and Chicago all have won once. The teams, for example, the other teams, UConn, Connecticut, Atlanta, and Charlotte. Those 3 teams made it to the finals, but they have not won it. So, disappointed for them. I want to get this out of the way. On the expansions, we are going to get some expansion teams in the future. We're going to expect to see Detroit making their return. Cleveland is going to make a huge boost in the WNBA world, and Philadelphia is going to be part of the WNBA. And I guess the expansion of this sport has been tremendous since about 1996. It went from 8 teams to now what is right now, I believe, 16 teams. I think they can keep this going with the expansion. Maybe bring back the Charlotte Sting from Charlotte. Bring back teams like Miami. Right now, this is a great start right now. But when we get to more expansions, please bring back some of those cities. Like maybe Nashville should be new. Maybe bring back Charlotte, as just mentioned. Miami also. But bring me some teams like Utah, So I do believe the WNBA will be doing the expansion. I just think right now with Portland Fire and Toronto Temple for next season's WNBA, I feel like they're gonna make this as probably the best women's sports in sports history. That's it for Get to Know the WNBA episode 3. Episode 4, you never know what happens on episode 4. I believe episode 4 will be um, the Premier League. Yes, there we go. So episode 4 will be about Premier League. It will not happen tomorrow because tomorrow is Christmas. So I want to let y'all know, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your holiday. I will release the Premier League video on the day after Christmas Day. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Again, if you had not seen my other videos, including Welcome to 2026 playlist, which has episodes 1, 2, and 3, go check them out on my channel. Of course, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Get to Know episode 4 WNBA. And as always, I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas. See you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas.